What a fun pedal. JHS really has some standouts. I'd say this is one of them. Taking something as common as a chorus pedal and making something refreshing is worth a lot of praise. This pedal can stand out on its own in a song. Behold the Unicorn in all of its wet fart sounds.
All right! Woo! Yes!
Beats.
Dre.
Beats.
Dre.
Bears.
Sausages.
Battlestar Galactica.
Kolob.
Yes.
No.
Straight into the Unicorn.
Word association's a bitch. This pedal, we plugged it in. I thought it was a delay pedal. So
I did too, because it's got the different, we go into these unknowns. We really want to get a first impressions as we're playing through it.
Otherwise known as spicy ignorance.
Spicy ignorance.
So it was like,
we're rebranding the channel.
I wasn't
spicy ignorance.
It's more of a personal motto than anything. T-shirts, why not? So I was like just strumming the guitar, not playing any notes, and I was like, why the god dang is it not delaying? And then I hit a note and it did the wah 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 wah. I was like, oh, whoa, this is the type of pedal that it is instead. How would you describe this pedal? Would you say it's...
It's really gooey. I love that it has a wet and dry knob on it, so you can either get 100% of the wet signal or you can have the wet with the dry, which is only a sentence you can use as a guitar player.
Lightning round, word association. You go first.
Lightning.
McQueen.
Cars.
Farts. What is the lead?
Flatulence.
Flatline.
Eddie Van Halen.
Literally too soon. That was brilliant.
I'm keeping that.
So, yeah. So, nothing to do with Eddie Van Halen's demise.
Which we are very sad. We are both very sad to hear about Eddie Van Halen's passing.
It sucks. No jokes. Just sucks.
Yeah.
So we did our word association. It led us to Van Halen.
Sandwich. You said lettuce.
I know. Sandwich. Why can't I think? Anyway. Unicorn. That's my word association.
Gooey.
Unicorn diarrhea, which is what this pedal sounds like.
Yeah, it does. Gooey, colorful.
Yeah.
Could be baby powder blue like the pedal, or...
JHS has successfully, in the lab, in scientific labs, recreated from God's own memories of unicorns. They created unicorn diarrhea. That's what this pedal actually sounds like.
you guys should rename it.
And I mean that. And I mean that in a great way.
Same.
Yeah.
It's got jelly beans in it.
Yeah, I thought it was a delay pedal because I was just plucking and it did absolutely nothing, and then I hit a note, and then it did it. It did it. What's the threshold for how many members of Slipknot will fit in a car? This has nothing to do with unicorns or reverb. Should people buy this pedal?
Absolutely. If you like vibe. Mm-hmm. If you like to vibe.
I have a hard time not liking every JHS pedal that comes out. I think there's something about how they're
very colorful pedals.
I think there's something about their visual presentation. I think there's something about the way they sort of go in and out of classic or modern classic. Their craftsmanship is obviously great. I think they're very smart. I think they know exactly what they're doing when they make these pedals. You put a unicorn on something, you put a sock on another pedal, or a Neve console on another one. I think that speaks to sort of like a homogeneity in their brand.
Absolutely.
And I think it's very powerful. This is a great pedal.
It's super fun to play through. Like, it was fun to listen to someone else play a pedal and manipulate it. And it's very intuitive and easy to use. Tons of tonal variance and characteristic and possibility, especially just having that 100% dry and 100% wet flip over knob like that is really smart. And I mean 100% dry with wet, not just 100% dry. Otherwise, let's just turn the pedal off. But it's really nice. The feeling of it, though, is cool. It adds a lot of movement, and it's like this really gooey sound I think is really cool.
Yeah, it doesn't really sound like while having a vibrato, chorusy, phasery, like all that sort of a sound going on, it does, which is something we've reviewed before and which has been replicated, hundreds of times in different records over time. This one kind of has like a new feel to it, and that's what I mean by JHS knows how to sort of dunk their tippy toes in and out of like, well, do we do what has been done before, or do we do something that's new? And to me, it speaks a little bit like cuisine,
Yeah, so it's
like
their own
food.
flavor.
Yeah, like you just take things that work, you kind of reimagine them and put them all together, put them in a guitar pedal, and ship it out for $200. Just like gourmet cuisine. Mm-hmm. I think it's a great pedal. I think you should go buy it. And in about 5 seconds, we're going to high five. You ready?